T1 round out this composition. Look,
Carrier stoked about it.
Is like, yep, they let me play it, and it will be the realm misfortune for GenG. This composition did come together better than I was expecting a lot earlier, and has certainly gone the distance. I feel so blessed that we get the full value.
Oh, it's nearly gank.
Okay, looking for the angle here as Faker
Gold card.
ghosting away, and there's the flash. Gold card to come through. The spear will connect, but Canyon not able to get the empowered pounce, but still Faker is running for such a long time. And it means that Chovy is able to have so much free time with this lane. Faker is running the wrong direction, remember?
He's going to get
so
the execute.
will not actually get the execute. Look for the, actually no, does decide to do that. He probably could have just gone for a recall. We know, obviously, that will be claimed by T1 to get a little bit back against the flow of play.
Dragon secure here immediately. Not in a farm lead or anything.
Seen
like
a Destiny Gate yet from Chovy either, so if things get a little bit weird and wonderful, as the ulti comes through from Ona, there's a Realm Warp as well. The Gate, the Destiny, has come on through, but Canyon didn't have a pounce to get over that wall, and now Carrier is the target for Chovy, and Canyon just looking to pounce his way out of there. The dagger is going to miss, and I think that Canyon is able to get the Primal Surge. The Blast Cone's not enough, and first blood will go to T1. And
from a future gang with that flash in his pocket.
He's cut the gold lead in half off of that play on this Rise is the one who picks up the kill. So this is a big wrench into the gears of GenG's early machine. And we saw Chovy try to match the ultimate there, but knew he couldn't alter that play. Saw with his Destiny that Carrier was flanking there and tried to get him, but was unsuccessful, as we're going to have a potential all-in here for Keen.
Yeah, here's the Dominus as Doran holds onto the cask. Canyon looking to take down these grubs. One of them was taken by Ona, but the rest of GenG show up. That is going to mean that Canyon is able to secure two of them. And Dominus here getting the health bar back for just scouting around here. Does not get tagged by the snare. As Chovy just doing his very best to keep things shoved in. That's going to be a Cloud Soul once again.
W max because he's going tank, not putting points in his queue, other than that face on. And so as a result, getting very tanky very quickly.
Ooh, bit of a party cast there from Doran, but great sidestep from Keen. As the Destiny Gate combo comes down, as soon as he makes one mistake, it's Doran going to hit the deck, and that is going to be the first kill for GenG.
He's just like, all right, well, you used your peel tool, and we're going to kill you.
Instantly, the Destiny Gate comes down as, all right, that's a cute little flash away, but I don't think it's going to really help Duro here, as now Carrier is a little bit by himself, wants to try and flash, but he's unable to do so. A little bit of a mistake there by the Nico, and that is going to be another one over to GenG. Bit of cross-map pressure down towards his top outer turret, but it looks like GenG not too worried about it. As Ona comes on in, there's a Hex Splash from Duro as Carrier looking for a bit of an angle. He's a little doggo, that's very, very cute. But now Keen wanting to stop any sort of approach. That will be the Rift Arrow going down, but the Pop Blossom, he's going to come on in. Bullet time, fantastic though, and GenG looking brilliant in the team fight. T1 flashing the wrong direction. As the Realm Warp from the Blast Cone gets pays to safety, and it's Ona that's popping off eventually. Gets cleaned up by the
Dragon though will go down, they will opt out of that, but already at a 2,000 plus gold deficit.
There is full vision though. You can see this ward has not been cleared out, and Ona is just going to come on over. It is not going to be the secure, but Canyon now in a lot of trouble. He blasts a dash cannons to try and get himself out of there as Ona gets the reset, and now Chovy's the one that's in trouble. This is a bit of a disaster. Yes, they secure the Drake, but the flash has to be employed. That's their last one that they had available. Chovy gets out. Oh, Duros did just come back up. I mean, but yeah, that is a lot invested to get that Drake.
Earlier you mentioned, well, the gold lead was much smaller, mind you, that the gold lead felt kind of fake. And a lot of that, I think, was based on the fact that this TF is hold up. Faker?
Yeah, Dominus is going to come on out here as the flash is up again for Keen, and he doesn't even need it. Wait, he does, actually. He used it just prior.
In the melee range. Faker just ends up getting burned down. But what I was going to say right before this is, I think this game is still incredibly close, right? You were looking at a game where Pays has... It's a bit of a race here for this turret. Well, actually, first brick was already taken in the bottom lane, but still a race for the second here for GenG. They'll win it before Doran is able to get his first of the game on the bottom side.
A little bit of a tempo advantage you could get from that one as well, as Doran is biding his time, trying to make sure that as many of these minions do go down. But because of that, Chovy is able to make his way back over here and is going to be able to come in, though, and Faker just gets out.
Escape artist, man, from the, the level 1 gank all the way to now.
But it does buy them a bit of space to use this Rift Herald in the mid lane. The outer ring of turrets likely to fall down on this next push. This turret is not long for the world. Chovy actually looking for a bit of an angle here as Faker taking a lot of damage just from that blue card with the Lich Bane stacked up.
This isn't the one. They're going to have to be proactive here as we see Doran TP in.
Yeah, he is very durable. And so they're going to have to give up on that prospect as GenG looking to try and make this a 50-50. Kane's teleported in though, gets that big old shield. And let's see what the Renekton's going to be able to do. Pop Blossom onto 3! The secure of the soul point for T1! But can they win the fight? That's the question. Doran is such a problem. He takes down Ruler before he falls, but Pays is dealing with so many problems himself. And Carrier running the wrong direction on the map. Faker and Ono though, still huge threats in this fight, and Duro is limping away. And without Canyon, without Ruler, there is so much damage missing from this GenG composition. The gold card, my goodness, Carrier in a lot of trouble. He'll be taken down as Keen locks up that one. And Duro, why are we still going back? What is crazy to crash down? It comes on through. Chovy almost survives, and Keen now trying to sink his fangs in, playing around the vision that they had available, but it doesn't work. And Faker locks them all down with a triple kill for the Rise. Why?
I mean, there's so many things that go wrong here for the side of GenG, but the Smite secure is there for T1, and they're set up for the longer fight. They have the more consistent damage against them. They have no pride. They got to come contest.
And Faker has Actualizer now. He is so strong.
He is. Let's see whether Canyon can make some magic happen. It looks like the answer is absolutely not, as they look for the Magnet Storm combo with the bullet time, and Duro is just dead. Owner is able to secure the Baron, grab the kill, and now GenG are desperately fighting for their lives, and it will not happen. Owner is able to stand strong, and Chovy getting here late, and he will go down. It's the ace, and it's clean for T1.
Ace for T1, and the crowd erupts. 5 members of GenG dead on the back of that play, Baron in pocket, and they just cannot deal with all these threats. Faker so strong, Ono with 7 kills. How can you shut down this Neferi?
I think they just punched their ticket. I think they've done it. They're on soul point. They got Baron.
He missed that Magnet Storm. The flash came through. The spell shield was there from Pays. And Ruler was so ready to trust. The bullet time just hit in the air. And T1 now, they've taken the inner turret towards the bottom side of the map. Inner in the mid lane is now going to be going down as well. And GenG well and truly on the ropes. It's a 6,000 Red Bull Baron power play already. And they still have a minute left on that one. They're looking to break the base in this bottom lane. And we already mentioned it, GenG's composition, it doesn't have legs. I mean, it does have a lot of legs based on the champions, but it doesn't have legs as far as the late game power.
And we're in the late game now, and T1 are scaled up.
All right, let's see whether GenG has a last-ditch effort in them. They now have the ultimates back up and available as that Destiny Gate does come back in, but it's going to take a miracle here if GenG are going to do it with this composition.
Ruler doesn't have, or Duro doesn't have flash to set up Ruler for success with a Magnet Storm. They just don't really have any ins here.
Look at Doran, he's just cutting them off from the tower.
Yeah, just wandering away. Doesn't actually hit the body slam. As now Ruler trying to get some work done, but does hit the air once again. Pop Blossom onto 3, the engage from Carrier. Absolutely beautiful, but the follow-up isn't quite there necessarily. Ono able to take down his opposite number, and Keen the next on the menu. Fangs go in, down goes the Croc, and it's a double for the Neferi. And T1, they're going to take another inhibitor and maybe even look to take the game.
They're going to TP Doran back in, they're going for the end.
Going to end. I don't think there's any way. There's no Magnet Storm, there's no bullet time, there's no answer to this push.
Well, let's see. Ruler is still up and available, but Doran is trying to stop that from being a reality. Duro goes down, and the Nexus turrets are following suit. They're looking for pace. The spell shield is gorgeous, and Chovy is likely to fall, but it's Ruler that falls first. And 1 TF against the world is not going to do it. The defending MSI champions will not make it to MSI this time, and it's T1 that reclaim